Hi everyone, my name is Maria Schatz. I teach out at Meridian High School. I just finished up my third year there and I'm really excited to be doing this workshop with you guys. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about Canva, what I use it for in the classroom, how my students use it, and how I use it outside of the classroom. So Canva is a great website to use to create posters, PowerPoints, cards, awards. You can make all sorts of things with it. The biggest thing I use is Instagram or FFA posts. I use it on Instagram and Facebook. It's a great tool. It makes the posts look really nice when maybe I didn't spend that much time on them. All right, so one of the first things you'll do is just go to canva.com. When you create an account, it has a couple different options. I already have one, so it's not going to let me walk through that with you guys today, but you would just select that you're an educator, type in your email, and it saves everything for you, which is so nice. I use this on my desktop, and then I also use it on my cell phone because it helps me download those images easier so when I'm posting them to Instagram. All right, so like I said, you just go to canva.com, type in your email, you'll sign up as a educator, and then it will automatically save to the email you have posted, which is really nice. Okay, so we've got home here, which is going to show me some of the designs and templates that I have been looking at and using. Over here, we've got templates, and templates is where you're going to start. So depending if you're going to be creating a social media post, so we've got Instagram stories, Instagram post, Facebook covers. The reason that all of these are different is because they're all different sizes, okay? When I'm making these posts, I'll just use an Instagram post. You can post that to your story or upload it as a Facebook post as well. You don't have to create each individual one for different platforms. Then personal, it's got cards, invitations. I made our awards banquet invitation on here using the cards. And then lots for business, marketing. They even have a section for education. So there's lots of really cool resources here. And then just some other prints, videos, and whatever is trending, so Mother's Day, Father's Day, and so forth. Okay. So if we were to go to templates, and I can, normally what I do is click an Instagram post right here. I use it quite frequently, so it's going to be the first one to pop up. And it's going to take you to this page. Now, if I were to type a couple things, leave this page and come back, it's automatically going to save all my work, which I really love. These are some templates you can see that I've recently used. I do not pay for this. I don't think you need to. So the only thing to keep in mind is when you hover over it, it'll either say free at the bottom or it'll have a little crown saying pro, which means you have to pay for it. And I would just avoid those. So these are just different templates. You don't have to use a template. You can create your own. But you can kind of scroll through and see if one of these fits whatever you're going to try to create. You can also go over here to the background and pick different background photos. So these are ones that I've used in other posts. So we can click see all and see if I want to reuse one. Kind of like this one, so we're going to click on that. Now that I have a background, I can add text for elements. I'm going to add an element so I can, just a box. Oops. If you just click on them, they pop up right over here. All right, so this is where I'm going to put my title. So I'm going to adjust this and drag it up. If you guys are following along at home, I suggest you log in so you can walk through how to create one. The more you fool around with this, the easier it is. Up here in the top left, it lets me change the color. So I'm going to go over here. I just want this box to be white. And then I can add some text. So it gives you the option for a heading, a subheading, or some body. So I'm going to add a heading. and drag it up to that box I just made. Maybe I'll do a chapter ending. And like I said, you can do this on your phone or on your computer. And what I've found is the more you play around with it, the easier it gets. We can add some subheading. So our who, what, and where it's going to be at. And again, that text is really hard to see on this with this background that I have here. So I'm going to add another box. And that just allows me to see it with that different contrast. So again, I'm going to change the color. And once you're all finished with this, and you can see all I did was change the background, add a little bit of text, and I think it looks pretty good so far. You can add a page, and so you can add a couple here. And then you can share it. So if I needed to share this with a student, because I have different students that run our Snapchat page, I could type their email in here and it would send it over to that student's email. Or you can just download it. So if I click download, and it's going to save it right to my computer. And I like to use it on my phone, so then I can download it. It's going to save it as a photo, and then I can just upload it pretty easily there. Okay, let's go back and look at some other designs. So this should be the first, if I scroll down, this says your designs, it should be, yep, this is the one we just created. But there's lots of other things you can create. I just created this one for our awards banquet. And I was able to download it, mass print it off, hand it out to students and families. And there's lots of really cool templates that you can use. So let's go up to the templates again. And I did want to, there's a couple I wanted to look at. So for certificates, I think this is a really neat one. We can scroll down and do award. And it's got all of these already created for you. So you could go in here, click on one. I'm going to customize this template. Oops. It allows me to change the color. So if I do want this to be for FFA, I can do that blue. There we go. And then I can go through and change all the text to black or yellow to kind of fit the theme. Okay. So there's so many options here. You can just go through yourself, find one that fits your assignment or topic. I love assigning kids projects on here as well. Creating flyers or posters, they can come on here. They actually really like it, and when I have kids create assignments in class, they are like, can we use Canva for this one, or do you want us to use PowerPoint or Word? And so I love to give them the option to do this. They have a lot of fun checking these out. Under the education link here, there's lesson plans, worksheets, certificates, bookmarks. Lesson plans and worksheets, most of these are like elementary, middle school, but there's a couple neat ones. So if I go to worksheets, I can go up here and search plant parts. And they've got some really great designs, and these ones are pro, but you know what? I could easily recreate this, find a photo. There's just lots of great options here. Let's see. We go back to templates. You can create bookmarks, lesson plans if you want to get all organized the start of next year. There's lots of really great ideas here. And then one of the last things I wanted to show you on here was, let's see where to go. Here we go, tutorials. So they've got lots of videos here. So if I click on tutorials, it tells you about Canva Pro, getting started with Canva. If I click on these, now I've got some videos. So easy editing, if I wanted to learn how to edit.
Let's see just how easy it is to edit your design. We'll modify text, search fonts, and change colors so you can make designs your own. To begin editing, select an object on your page. A toolbar will appear above. Here you can modify styles, add effects, position objects, and more. Let's start with text. Double-click to edit, type in your message, and then use the toolbar to change size, alignment, or spacing. There are so many different fonts to explore too.
So each of these videos is going to go over something different. Templates, find print products, multiple, I mean, there's lots. So the more you can explore and just kind of fool around with this. Canva for education, find learning templates. So
did you know there are thousands of templates for all types of classroom learning? Here's how to find them. Begin on the home page. It's your personally curated feed for all Canva templates. Scroll down to discover trending education templates. These are grouped into popular categories for easy finding. Let's start with a presentation. It's a great way to kick off your first class in Canva. You can find these by typing in the...
Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to the home page. Another piece, so we've got all of my designs here. If we go to the left-hand side, we've got all your designs shared with you. This is where I go to see designs that students have shared with me. Branding kits, content planner, and then my folders. So if I go to my folders, it will show me what I have saved in different areas. So I use these for FFA posts, so reminders of meetings, and all other FFA info, and then plant sales, also lots of information for the plant sales, especially with it being online these last 2 years. And so these are a couple posts I have made. The nice part about these is you can go through and use a post from the last year and just change a little bit of the information. So if I wanted to use one of these, this post I actually used twice, I can go back through and then change the date of the sale if I were to use this again next year. And again, back to my folders, and then you can see I've got 23 posts here that I've made for the FFA. And again, I can go through, reuse these, and just change a couple things. Another piece that I wanted to show you is how you can add photos. So sometimes I'll make posts for the students announcing our new officer team and so forth. So what we can do, I'm going to click on this. Over here, we know we've got elements, so we can add all sorts of designs. I can search up here, you know, if I want to add a plant. And again, just hovering and picking those that are free. Then we've got uploads. So uploads allows me to pick photos that are on my computer. So I can click upload media. I can go from my device, and let's find some photos for all design. Okay. So I can pick any of these photos click open, and it's going to pop up right here. Okay. So again, yeah, some student photos that I've uploaded. We can go ahead and just click on this one, and it's going to pop up right here. Then we can drag it and move it wherever we want. Again, with the text, I can add any text. I can also add some kind of neat fonts, background, and then down here for more, it's just got charts, photos, styles. I haven't messed around with audio or videos or anything like that quite yet, but some of you might be a little, might be better experts at this than me. Like I said, I haven't been fooling around with it that much, but I find this very helpful to use in my classroom and for all those FFA posts. The last thing I wanted to show you here is the shared with you. And so again, these are pieces that my students have shared with me. I do require them to turn them in on Classroom, so everything's organized, but for, like you can see here, our president made this for the banquet. She shared it with me so I could print it out real quick. This one's unique here, and I want to show you guys this one. I had a student make a PowerPoint presentation using this. And so I can flip through all of her slides. And they get really creative with this, and it's neat to see what they design. And then down here, we had a plant cell flyer assignment. And so students are able to make those and then turn them into me. All right, I think that's all I have for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. It's msch@meridian.wednet.edu. And I hope you have a wonderful conference. Thank you.